Good evening, everyone. Mm, I'm going to explain my project, which is based on exploratory data analysis using Tableau to predict hotel booking cancellation. So, this project is basically based upon the prediction of hotel booking cancellation by the application of Tableau software. We can analyze and predict data with the help of Tableau, and the Tableau is a good software which helps to visualize the data and analyze and provide the prediction analysis more effectively. So coming to the introduction part, um, which explains about the booking cancellations and the number of factors that plays an important role for booking cancellation. Uh, According to a study, over 140 million bookings are made online, with many hotel reservations made via popular travel websites such as Booking.com, Expedia.com, and Hotels.com. Moreover, DH Hospitality Solutions said that the average cancellation rate on reservations has reached over 40%, having a significant negative impact on hotel revenue and distribution management tactics. However, hotels adopt strict cancellation rules, inventory management, and overbooking techniques to combat the challenges generated by booking cancellations, which may have a detrimental impact on income and reputation. For hotels and hotel technology businesses, this means that forecasting bookings that may be cancelled and taking steps to avoid this cancellation will provide a surplus of money. The purpose of this project is to use exploratory data analysis to get insights from the dataset in order to determine which factors have contributed the most to the prediction of cancellations. This will be accomplished via the use of Tableau data visualization. It is usually a good practice to first analyze the data and then attempt to extract as many insights as possible from it. We can estimate which visitors are most likely to cancel a reservation using Tableau, which might help us to make better projections and minimize uncertainty in business choices. Let me give a brief overview of the dataset information which is used to visualize the data. The data covers two data sets that provide information on hotel demand. Two hotels are in the area. The first is mentioned as a resort hotel, while the second is identified as a city hotel, which is denoted for the resort hotel as H1 and for the city hotel it is H2. Both sets of data show that there are 40,060 observations are in H1, which is described by the same 31 variables, and the 79,330 observations are in the H2, which is known as a city hotel, which contains the same structure as in H1. Each observation corresponds to a hotel reservation. This includes reservations that were scheduled between July 1st of 2015 and August 30, 2017, as well as reservations that were really arrived but later cancelled in either of the two databases. This dataset comprises booking information for a city hotel and a resort hotel in Portugal, including dates of booking, duration of stay, number of people, children, and newborn, a number of available parking spots, meal selected, and price. I have included a table which explains the features and description of the data which are stored in the source code in the form of headings that represent data. So here is the table which contains the dataset information. Uh, yeah, here is the left side is the variables which are present in the source code, and the right side is explanation for each variable for each. Yeah, and for example, the hotel, which is means there are two resort hotel or city hotel is cancelled, like indicates if the booking was cancelled or not. Which, or if it is not, we have given 0. If it was cancelled, it was given 1. And lead time means the number of days between the reservation date and the arrival date. Arrival date of month is the normally month of arrival date. The week number of the year for the arrival date. Stays in the weekend night, the number of weekend nights, Saturday or Sunday that the visitor stayed or reserved to stay at the hotel. Stays in the weeknights, how many weeknights. So Monday to Friday, the visitor stayed or scheduled to stay at the hotel. Adults, the number of adults, the number of children, number of babies, the kind of meal reserved is if the booking name is from the return visitor, this field will indicate this that for the repeated guest. For the previous cancellation, the number of previous reservation that the consumer cancelled before making the current reservation. And moreover, uh, there are previous bookings, like the number of previous appointment that the consumer did not cancel prior to the present booking any booking changes, the number of revision made to the reservation, any deposit type if the deposit has been paid to secure the reservation, or days in the waiting list, the number of days the client had to wait before the booking was confirmed, ADR, which means the average daily rate, which is calculated by dividing the total number of staying nights by the amount of all accommodation transactions. And there is also the car parking space information, which includes the customer specified number of car parking spots, and total of special requests means requests made by the consumer in addition to the standard options, example twin bed or high floor. Market segment, which is the designation of a market segment, customer type like the contract, which is the when a booking is accompanied with an allotment or another sort of contract group, when a booking is affiliated with a group, or transient, like when a booking is temporary, it is not a part of a group, or the transient party when a booking is temporary but is related with at least one of other transient booking, it is referred to as a transient party booking. It comes in the customer type, but when we go to the distribution channel, like the distribution route for booking, and the reservation status date, which includes the date and time when the most recent status was changed. This variable may be used in combination with the reservation status variable to determine when a reservation was cancelled or when a client checked out of a hotel room. At reservation status, reservations are in their final state if they fall into one of the three categories. Cancelled booking means of the consumer has cancelled the reservation. Checkout, the consumer has checked in but has already left the premises. In the case of no show, the client did not check but did advise the hotel of the reason for their absence. Okay, now the next one is the reserved room type, which include the code for the room type that has been reserved. Code is used instead of a name in order to maintain the anonymity in the situation. Now coming here to the methods. Firstly, we have done is that the data set is secured by downloading from Kaggle website competition page and then saved in an Excel file to be viewed in Tableau desktop. The visualization is made by the following statements below, like firstly, peak and least month of booking with respect to the count of hotel bookings, number of bookings by market segment, depending on the booking cancellation status, the arrival date versus lead time, number of booking cancelled by hotel type in 3 different years. So for these statements, 3 distinct hypotheses are presented for each data point using 3 distinct graphs, and the most compelling one is chosen for display. The preferred graph is chosen for its clarity, the ease with which cases or numbers are labeled, and the ease with which a viewer can visualize the data. Almost every sort of graphical representation has been included in the images to demonstrate how much easier it is to perceive the chosen graph in comparison to the hypothetical graph. Tableau detects each dataset automatically and generates the optimal graph for display. However, depending on the label and color, we have modified to a better version. So here is the question, like to explain the hypothesis, like firstly the question is which is the peak and least month of booking with respect to the number of bookings made. Here we can see there are 3 graphs. The 3 graphs are made based on the clarity. Among 3 graphs, we can see that the preferred graph is the line graph because of clarity and encourage the viewer to predict and analyze the visualization accurately. Yeah, for the answer to the question, like we can see from the graph, the data hypothesis, we can see that like July and August months were most occupied by bookings representing 12,661 for July, and for August it is like 13,877. For both sorts of hotels, the busiest periods are during the summer months of July and August, which is to be expected as summer approaches. Moreover, the least bookings were made in the month of January, approximately 5,929, November roughly 6,794, followed by December, which is just 6,780. The least number of bookings could be for many reasons. Maybe like a few of them can be due to high rates, low ratings, poorly advertised, customer service issue, lack of customer preferences, hotel location, cancellation, rigid policies, etc. Many reasons can be possible for the least number of bookings. Yeah, so going to the next question. How much is the number of bookings by market segment? Here once again we have made and visualized tree graphs, like based on these tree graphs, like the best graph is selected, which is the bar graph, based on the clarity and makes the visualization easy to understand and predict. From the graph we can see that the maximum number of bookings that were made via online travel agents is roughly 56,477. The lowest number of bookings were made by the undefined market representing 2 and aviation sector indicating just 237. The online travel agents have the capability to increase the profits of a hotel by providing great discounts, a quick service, hassle-free booking, amazing refundable policies, and generating more profits by advertising to massive public channels that surely maximize the revenue of a hotel. On the other hand, hotels have to rely upon travel agents by making a commitment of 50% profit share based on each customer placement that could create a negative impact on hotel financial aspects because a large number of hotels could not be able to generate self revenue. Moreover, the lowest number of bookings may be due to the advance booking followed by cancellation. Yeah, it can be, or it can be due to the lack of ability to reach these potential markets, hotel locations far away from the cities, or poor hotel performance, poor hygienic conditions, food quality, and several other reasons that might affect the least number of hotel bookings. Yeah, this is the explanation which I explained. Now coming to the next question, that is like, what is the booking cancellation status related to the arrival date year versus lead time? So once again here we made three graphs based on the three graphs. We have selected one graph based on the clarity because the values representing in the information is clear and easy to understand. Yeah, so like if yeah, for this in this from the graph data we can see that the highest cancellation rate was seen in the year 2016, represented 20,337, when the average light time was close to 102.87 days. The lowest cancellation rate was in the year 2015. Yeah, so the lowest cancellation rate was in the year 2015, representing 8,142. And when the average, so the lowest cancellation rate was in the year 2015, represent 8,142, when the average lead time was on 93.25 days. Overall, we can analyze that reservations with a lead time of fewer than 100 days have a lower probability of being cancelled, whereas bookings with a lead time of more than 100 days have a higher chance of being cancelled throughout the course of the 3 years. And coming back to another question, what is the number of bookings cancelled by hotel type in 3 different years? Here also we can see that we have made three graphs, and the best graph is selected, which is the bar graph. which has been preferred because of the clarity in showing understandable statistics as compared to two graphs. So here, like we can see that the city hotel has received a maximum number of cancellation for hotel bookings according to uh, hotel bookings, like according to 38,140 reservations made in 2016. In addition to that, the least the number of hotel booking cancellations appear to be in 2015, based on reservations made approximately 13,682. On the other hand, resort hotel booking cancellation rate was higher in 2016 on bookings, roughly 18,567. A lower cancellation is seen in the year 2015 when the reservations were 8,314. So overall, we can see that we can analyze that hotel bookings has been greatly impacted by cancellation rate as compared to a resort hotel, and the possibility of prediction could be more number of bookings leads to higher cancellation rate. So whenever the booking is higher, the automatically the cancellation rate go, increases, goes higher. Yeah. So, coming to the discussion, what we have learned so far is that the visualization explained the prediction of hotel booking cancellations and the factors that contributed to more number of booking cancellations. The factors such as the number of bookings, arrival month, arrival year, hotel type, market segment, head time, cancellation number have played a significant role in predicting the hotel booking cancellations. Additionally, the hypothesis was created with the help of factors and other data from source code to visualize clear graphs by comparing different graph models. Moreover, the hypothesis was answered by formulating questions to determine hotel booking cancellation with the help of data visualization. This finding demonstrate that it is feasible to detect reservations that have a high risk of being cancelled in advance. In order to avoid these potential cancellations, hotel management might take steps such as providing services, special discounts, establishing non-refundable rates, collecting deposits, and enforce stricter cancellation regulations, keeping track of where cancellations are coming from, like market segment, providing gift tickets to performance or amusement parks or other advantages to their guests. However, this cannot be extended to all clients due to the fact that some are indifferent to this kind of promotion. Example, corporate guests. However, there are additional benefits to be obtained by developing and applying this prediction visualization. Moreover, in order to create a booking cancellation visualization using Tableau, enough data and a well-chosen set of characteristics are required. Predicting booking cancellation needs data that meets all the characteristics of quality data. Consequently, any hotel that wants to develop predictions for any data visualization must verify that an appropriate data quality strategy has been established. So the future work is that it would be more better if there's a new study using a variety of data sets, additional hotels information, and a variety of various sorts of hotels might lead to a deeper understanding and deeper knowledge of the subject of booking cancellation prediction. Furthermore, new data sources such as weather information, competition intelligence, prices, and social equity, or currency exchange rates might be used to enhance visualization performance and quantify the effect of these factors on booking cancellations. Finally, the present data set can be utilized in machine learning to compare the performance of several algorithms for addressing the same sort of issue like the classification, segmentation, or another type of problem. So these are the references. Uh, yeah, thank you so much.